Impromptunes, 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 impromptunes. Do you hear the people improvising?
Good people of the world, thanks for tuning in to Impromptunes, the completely improvised musical podcast. Now here they are, the cast of Impromptunes.
Hello, listeners. It's been so long since you've heard me in your ears. I assume you might have listened to 3 episodes in a row. I am Morgan Phillips, and I'm doing the hosting of today's episode. And we've also got in the room with us, we've got Jacqueline Irvine.
Hello.
We've got Jacob Kuek.
Hello.
And we've got Jake Leaney on the keys. We've also got Emmet Nichols on the tech desk. Oh, he's blushing. He didn't think he was going to get mentioned today. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty good because it's real hot out here. Absolutely. Too hot, I would say. But I just came back from a weekend in the country.
Ooh.
Yes.
Did you?
Yeah, and look, I'm in 2 minds about it. I had a fantastic time and a lovely time. But, you know, I trekked through a lot of grass. And I ended up with a lot with those, like, prickly little wheat boys in my socks. You know those prickly little wheat boys?
Yeah, the ones
exactly.
that usually ends up in little puppies.
Yes, I was just about to say, me and my family, they have like 3 dogs, and we have this like really fluffy cavoodle. And whenever we go through like those sorts of like walks or anything, this little dog just gets covered in the most prickly little things.
Oh, the poor thing.
And we have to spend like the afternoon just picking them out, and it's just the worst because he's such a wriggly boy.
Now that you're saying that, I recognize that happens to dogs, and I sympathize them with so much more. Because every step was agony on my way home. It was so full of those prickly boys, and I can only imagine how that cavoodle feels, and how it manages to pick itself up and go out into the grass again. I can't. I'm stuck. What are your opinions of the country, guys?
Oh, well, I grew up in the country, so I'm from Wagga Wagga.
Oh, Wagga Wagga.
You.
It does sound like we're about to start like some rap song. Wagga Wagga, Wagga Wagga.
I would love that. So I'm used to that sort of stuff, but I have softened a little in the city. When I go back to the country, there's a little more like preciousness, but I'm working on it.
Preciousness in the city. How do you mean? What's an example of the preciousness?
Like, you know, you come to the city and, you know, it's all a little more glam, and then I get to the country and I'm slowly losing resilience to things like that.
Really?
I'm like, no. But I'll get there. I'm working on it.
So wait, which way do you want to... Are you trying to lean more into the country or more into the city?
Oh, do you know what? Just a nice balance would be good.
Oh, you want both modes,
yeah,
both hats.
Bit of both is lovely.
Yeah, I guess we all want to have 2 hats.
Yes, we do.
Because 2 hats are better than 1. Jacob, what's your country opinion?
Personally, not for me.
No?
I'm a city dweller myself.
I learned today that Jacob never wears shorts.
I don't. If you find a picture of me with shorts, send it to me. I don't know, because you won't find one.
We'll get Holly to edit one in where you have a pair of shorts on.
Well, can I just note that you are also wearing jeans on this very hot day?
I very rarely wear shorts as well. I've only recently, in the last kind of 2 or 3 years, learnt to wear them on the most extreme occasions. And I have to say, they do make life a lot easier when you do wear them.
All right.
I'm just sensitive about my legs. I don't know about you, but I've got very pale legs, and I always feel like they're going to kind of reflect the sun too much, I guess, and everyone's going to be looking at my legs too much if I wear shorts. Speaking of looking at my legs too much, boy oh boy, you're going to be listening to us too much when we start today's completely improvised musical. We make an entire musical up on the spot. All the acting, all the singing, all the music by the beautiful Jacqueline Leaney will be made up on the spot. And we base this all on a title we get from you, which you can give to us on any of our social medias, our Facebook, our Instagram, or our Twitter. You can also find a bit of bonus content like Jacob's photo of him in shorts, which I'm sure will go up, in our super secret fan club, which is a Facebook group you can find if you find the Impromptunes page on Facebook. So we've got a bucket, which we call a bowl, full of titles from you that we can make musicals out of. And so today I'm going to grab a title out of that bucket that we call a bowl of destiny, and I'm going to we're going to make that into a musical. Today's title is, it's very relevant, Hot August Nights, but it's nights with a capital K.
Ooh!
Yeah. Hot August Nights by Rik Brown. That is a title that's ringing very true as it is very hot in this studio right now. So lovely listeners, get yourselves ready for the first, the last time only, Hot August Nights with a capital K. Hey guys, you'll never guess what happened to me on the weekend.
Oh,
What
yeah?
happened?
Well, I saw the darndest thing. Yeah, I was sitting in my backyard, minding my own business. Then from round the corner, I saw a man wearing a shining suit of armour.
Wow!
Oh, tell us more. Tell us more.
Well, I thought that must be it, of course, but he came down the street riding on a horse, yeah, and I exclaimed, oh my word, but he brought out a shining sword.
That sounds...
Summer nights, how he fights, oh, on a summer night.
Ooh.
Summer nights, oh, how he fights, oh, on a summer night. Summer nights, oh how he fights, oh on a summer night. Summer nights, oh how he fights, oh on a summer night. Did you see something else very similar?
Oh, I actually did. It must have been like this really weird night.
Tell me about it.
I was out by the ice cream truck. I was waiting for a vanilla cone. And suddenly, out of the sky, there was a big, beautiful groan. A groan's one of those Australian mammals that like is a platypus mixed with an emu.
Tell us more, tell us more.
Well, it was really weird.
Tell us more, tell us more.
We're in Australia, dear.
Tell us more, tell us more.
I just thought it was crazy.
Tell us more, tell us more.
Then he saw a lady.
I saw a really cool lady. She was wearing a really nice dress.
Whoa.
And I said, what can I do to get your number?
Tell us more.
She said, you gotta slay the dragons. And I was like, there aren't any dragons.
What?
So I think this was related to your thing.
Whoa, you're probably right.
Because that's what a knight does. Summer nights, oh how he fights, oh on a summer night. Summer nights, oh how he fights, on a summer night.
Oh well, oh well, oh well.
Summer nights, oh how he fights, oh on a summer night. Summer nights, oh how he fights, oh on a summer night. On a summer night.
Night Barry.
Night Jan.
Another fair day of nighting across the streets of Melbourne.
Very fair, very hot, very slow, if I do say so myself.
Yes, the August months do get a little bit slower, don't they?
And they are so bloody hot in this bloody suit of bloody metal.
Night Barry, watch your tongue. That night suit of armour that you're wearing is wholly attire.
Oh, yeah, mate, but I just think it's just a little bit too much, you know? Like, we're living in here in the year 2020.
What?
And I just think that, you know, it's a bit too much. It's a bit outdated, don't you think?
No, absolutely I do not.
Oh.
You have been a knight in this chapter for 3 years.
And
Yes,
it's been a
Night Barry?
nice 3 years, yeah.
That means you're still just a fledgling. You're nothing at all, Barry, and I tell you this every time you come up with a new idea. Do you remember that time you said, rather than swords, why don't we have water pistols and everyone can have a cool, fun water fight instead of having violence?
I maintain that. That's very cool.
Well, yeah, well, what happened when all the knights got word of that?
Oh, well, you know, I got a bit of barracking. They went and when I was sleeping, they poured a bucket of cold water on my head.
Yes.
I didn't like it.
All our armour was rusted over. We couldn't move for a week.
And, you know, that's why I'm saying it's outdated. Just get rid of it all.
Or maybe we shouldn't have had the water pistol. What about that time you said, rather than having horses, we should all go around in SUVs?
Oh, yeah, awesome. You know, like, it's the, like, American president. President. Oh, I'm losing my accent a little bit. Oh, it's been hard, you know, putting on this accent for the knighthood.
One more thing. Remember that time when you were like, rather than having a set of knightly vows that we uphold above everything else, maybe we just be a bunch of chill dudes who know how to party?
Oh, yeah, that was my best idea.
Barry!
Jan.
You are about to be kicked out of the Knights of Australia.
Oh, excuse me, mate.
The holy regiment established by Tony Abbott.
Oh, nah, mate. I mean, it's a bit harsh. I'm just bringing up ideas. I think we could be something new, something modern. Jan, listen to me. I think you're stuck in the past. I think you're stuck back in medieval times. And I really think that we could be onto something. Jan, listen to me. We could have guns or something. We could ride across in SUVs. We could have water fights on the hot August summer nights. Hot August summer nights. That'll be us. That'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights. That'll be us. That'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights. That'll be us. That'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights. That could be us. That could be you and me. And you know what else, Jan? I think hot comes in two ways. You and me taking off our suits of armour and our ripped abs underneath and smoking in the hot sun. And you know what? We could win the princesses of the Melbourne area. I could say, look at my abs, come here. I've got the greatest summer bod, Jan. And nobody can see it because of this armour. Hot August summer nights, that could be us, that'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that'll be us, that could be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that could be us, that'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that'll be us, that'll be you and me.
How do I ever let you convince me of these things? Time and time we try them and see what ruin that it brings. I'm sick of all that you have brought to me. I want you to never have another idea. Hot summer nights, that'll be us, that'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that'll be us, that'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that'll be us, that'll be you and me. Hot August summer nights, that'll be us, that'll be you and me. G'day, Luce.
Hi, Barry.
I think you look really good tonight.
Thanks. I really like your tin suit. It must be hot in there.
Oh, it's so hot, you know. I wish we could just run through the beaches, you know, just in my budgie smugglers and you and whatever you'll wear at the beach.
Whatever I wear at the beach.
Whatever you wear at the beach.
Oh, it's really nice to see you.
It's really nice to see you too. I actually brought you some flowers.
Did you?
Oh, but
They're my favourite.
Lilies.
I love lilies. They remind me of my grandma's dog whose name was Lily, and it's just happy flowers. Thank you so much.
No, of course. I remembered that about you, and that's why I thought
Thanks.
I could do something nice for you.
That's so nice. Thanks.
Oh, I'm getting flustered.
It's really hot.
It's a lot harder in this suit of armour.
Yeah, I bet. I wonder if you'd like to go for a swim.
Oh,
Barry.
you see, Luce, I'd love to, but I'm not actually allowed to because, if I get stuck in the water, my suit of armour's going to rust, and it's just... Oh, I've been working on it so hard, Luce. I've been trying to get the people to let go of their suits of armour, but...
Well, that must be so hard because, I know you so well, and it must feel like you're hiding under there. You just really must want to break free, right?
I do, Luce, I do.
And then swim and eat ice cream
I'd be so free, and I could maybe hold your hand.
That could be really nice because your metal gets really hot in the sun. But I call them love blisters, so it's okay. But maybe we should talk about, how it feels for you, and see if there's anything I can do to help and maybe convince Jan to get those suits off you.
Yeah, of course. I think he's really stubborn,
Uh-huh.
But I really think there is a soft part inside of him. And I think that you've got that softness inside of you. And when I met you, you released that soft part in me, and I really think you could do that for Jan.
Well, maybe we could work together and maybe try and convince him that it's time to lose the suits.
Absolutely. I love that about you, Luce. You're such a problem solver.
Russell.
What is that? Did you hear that?
I think I did, but I wasn't sure if that was something in my armor or something else. I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look right there.
It's me, the Groan.
Oh, I'm so flustered.
Emu, half-platypus.
Whoa, what are you? I've
And-
never seen you before.
4 times the size of both.
Stay back, Luce. I've gotten my sword.
Your sword? You think your sword can pierce my feathers? Try it.
Ha!
Bounces right off.
Oh, my sword's bended like a
Yes.
sheet metal.
I've got the steel hard feathers of an emu and the poisonous spines of a platypus. Plink, plink, plink.
Oh, it just bounces off my armor.
Rats.
Well, I think you've met your match here, mate.
Unlikely, because I don't think you're going to be able to run after me with that big suit of armor. I'm a Groan. Get a load of this. When you take a look, is my bottom you will kiss.
I don't want to do that.
I'm gonna steal your dame and wrestle her far away.
No.
Stay behind me, Luce.
You challenge a Groan and you will groan about this day. Oh, get a load of me, I'm a Groan, I'm a Groan. I make all the ladies moan, the ladies moan. Oh, you load of me, I'm a Groan, I'm a Groan. And now you're gonna be all alone. Why don't you come over here, sweet lady?
Something's
Don't do
happening
that.
to me.
Gonna take you far away.
I'm really drawn to him. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, no.
All my lustrous feathers and all of my
Oh,
flippers.
look at those.
Oh, no.
You're gonna feel your heart to start to skip.
He's a Groan.
I get a load of me.
Ooh.
I'm a Groan, I'm a Groan.
You make the girls moan.
He's a Groan.
I'm
He's
a
a Groan.
I make all the ladies moan. I'm a Groan, I'm
He's
a
a
Groan, and I'm gonna leave you all alone.
Oh, no, Luce. Luce. Jan, please, I need your help.
Barry. What is it now? Your armor rust because you decided to go for a skinny dip but with your armor on?
Oh, I've been rusting because I've been running and I've been sweating. And there was a groan, mate. There was a groan. A groan! I couldn't catch up to him because this bloody suit of armour, mate. He's taken Luce.
Don't blame the suit of armor. I can see the poison spine sticking out of it. If you didn't have that, you'd be dead. The only thing worse than being single is being dead.
All right, mate. Well, I think that's a question for another time. I think that's linked to some sort of toxic masculinity here, but that's some other challenge we can challenge.
My poor Susan. You left me so long ago.
All right, mate. I think you need to see a therapist about this. I think that we should really open up in the Knights Guild of Australia.
Stay alive only for you.
About mental health,
Susan.
and about being able to talk about this, because I'm here for you, Jan. But anyway, back to the question at hand. I need to get loose.
The thing is, you can never defeat a groan, not when it's stolen your lady's heart.
Oh, no. Oh, I think I'd never say never.
The Knight Manual says it very clearly. In our commandments it says, as Tony Abbott wrote many years ago, it says, 1. You must uphold the values of a true knight. 2. The first one is a little bit superfluous because then the values of the true knight are. It's kind of it's paradoxical.
Exactly, it's a bit badly written.
It's not very good. It's not my favorite. Number 2, you must always ride a horse. Nothing else.
All right, I think we could speed this up a little bit.
Number 3!
My lady's been taken.
You must always wield a sword in the face of evil.
These are all things that I know, mate. Please, hurry on and get to the groan.
If you're facing a groan, just give up.
Oh, don't you see, Jan? We're being held back.
Well, it's
this rule book.
It's the commandments. If you want to go after your lady, you're going to have to give up being a knight.
Oh, mate.
A knight of Australia.
My two loves. What do I do? Being a knight, hanging out with my best friends, and my lady love, Luce.
Listen. Let me tell you this. I've been a knight of Australia my whole life. I was dubbed a knight from birth. Such was my chivalry. But since my dear Susan left, I've not once been happy. No amount of honor, no amount of chivalry, no amount of codes of conduct will ever make you happy. So if you think your happiness has been stolen by a groan, then give up your sword, give up your armor.
Oh, mate.
Take your SUV and take your water gun.
Oh, mate.
And go after her.
Can I ask you, Jan?
Yes.
What if you could get Susan back? What if all you had to do was leave the knighthood behind? Join me in this SUV.
The knighthood's all I've ever known. I've always been a knight. Such was my chivalry from the birth canal of my mother.
And look what that's led to. Susan's left. You're here. You're stuck. You're an old hat.
You're right. I am an old hat. And my helmet's even older.
Given to you by your father. I know it's a beautiful helmet, but sometimes we gotta do some new things, Jan. Now, what do you say? I'm gonna take off this gloved hand.
What?
And I'm gonna hold it out to you, Jan.
Such a muscly hand.
I'm a muscly man and nobody's been able to see it because of this armour. And now what do you say? Should we sit out in that SUV and get our women back? You, your Susan, and me, my Luce. I think that we could battle the groan. You and me, us two, we could beat this foe. I think that we could do anything. us go, we could win.
I simply don't know what to do. You're driving my heart into two. I'm wondering, what do I honor first? Do I honor my past? Or what will happen of me then? What will happen of me then?
Happiness and women, that'll be alright. Happiness and women, that'll be cool. Happiness and women, that'll be alright. Happiness and women, that'd be cool.
I can't, I'm sorry.
Happiness and women,
Simply cannot do
happiness
it.
and women,
I cannot go with you on this.
happiness and
I
women,
did my whole
that'd
life
be
in
cool.
armour.
Let it go, let
no,
it go. Take my hand and let us go. Let it go.
Mostly, I can see.
Let it go.
Maybe
Take
you
my
should go
hand.
on without me.
I won't go without you. I think that we're brothers. I won't go without you because I think you could be strong.
I cannot do it, no, no, no.
Happiness and women,
I cannot do it,
that'd
no,
be
no, no.
alright.
I didn't know. No.
Happiness and women,
I
that'd
cannot
be
do
cool.
it.
Happiness
I
and
cannot do
women,
it, no,
that'd
no,
be
no.
alright.
Do it.
Happiness and
No, no,
women,
no,
that'd
no,
be cool.
no.
Now what do you say, Jan? You ready to take this next step into your life?
I say, absolutely.
Alright! No! Happiness and women,
I'm too
that'd
scared
be
to leave.
alright. Think
My
about this.
little sleep
Happiness and women,
on the floor
that'd
behind
be
me.
cool. Happiness and women,
I
that'd
just
be
won't know.
alright.
Whoa,
Happiness and women, that'd be cool.
Oh, I don't know.
Happiness and women,
No, no,
that'd
no,
be
no, no,
alright. Happiness and women, that'd be cool.
Ah, Luce, you've been riding on my back all night long.
Yes, I have. And I quite like it.
Ah, my steel-like feathers, impenetrable to swords. They keep me safe from everything, and they attract women.
Well, it worked on me. And you know, I feel really safe.
Yes, safe. On top of my long, spindly legs with poisonous spines down the bottom and webbed flippers.
Oh, yes. Those webbed flippers.
It's weird that I'm half of an emu and half of maybe the weirdest creature that's ever existed on the face of the earth, the platypus. It's just kind of like, I'm an emu, but then I have bits that anything goes for, you know?
Well, I like it, but I mean, for you it must get a little confusing, doesn't it? Like, you know, trying to be all these different parts.
Tell
Do you ever
me
just
about
want to
it.
take it all off?
Take off my skin?
Well, can't you take off your skin?
I'm a groan. I own my skin. I have a neck. I can't take off my neck. I have a bill. I can't take off my bill. I have emotional baggage, and I can't take that off.
I kind of just assume that everyone can take off little bits of themselves and feel much better, you know?
Whoa. Well, I could pluck out a couple of feathers here and there, I guess. This hurts a lot.
Okay, stop. You know, I just come from a place where people feel like they're trapped inside, and I thought, you know, maybe, I mean, you're beautiful, but maybe there's something that you're hiding.
Me?
Yeah. I have this way of just bringing people out of their shell, some
Yeah.
might say.
Well, I was in love once.
You were?
I was.
Well,
But he was stuck in his ways. He wouldn't give up what his job for me, what was essentially a job, to love me. He said that when you're confronted with a groan, you just give up. And so he gave up on me.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Me too. But it feels good to get this emotional baggage and let it go. Take it off. I didn't think I could. You have a real skill with listening to people.
I like to think so.
Well, it's a hot night now, in the middle of August.
It's a very hot night.
Wait. Do you hear something?
Oh, yeah, I do. But what is that?
I don't know, it doesn't sound like a horse. Shh. Whoa! It's an SUV!
Oh, bloody Groan! Oh, you better, you recognise me?
Oh, I recognize you all right. What are you going to do, nighty boy? Are you going to poke me with your sword? Are you going to shield my spines with your armour?
Oh, I've gotten rid of that, mate. Look at that. Armour off.
I see you've caught up with your SUV, a good trade up from running or riding a horse.
Oh, and I've got my best friend here, and you know what? We can beat you with the power of friendship and the power of love. Luce, I brought you some more lilies.
Who is this?
Oh, Luce. Oh, I've taken my armour off. Can't you recognise me?
Groan, I have no idea who this is. Protect me, please.
She's still under my spell, even with your hot, sexy night body in the middle of an August evening.
Oh, Jan, please say something to this Groan.
Groan, it's me.
You know each other?
Jan? I finally come back for you. I know we couldn't be together before. Barry's taught me a thing or two about letting go of my beliefs. To follow my heart. Your heart? Yes, I love you! I love you! I love you. With all my 3 hearts. 1 emu and 2 platypus hearts.
Yeah, Luce, this is pretty wild. I've never seen a man snog with a Groan before.
Make out with me more.
This is wildly unexpected, and I'm a little bit confused.
Do that thing you do to my bill. You naughty little Groan.
Oh, I'm glad he's found love, and I don't discriminate, but I think we should give them a little bit of privacy, don't you, Luce? Do you recognise me now?
Yes.
It's me. Barry.
It's Barry. I don't even know where I've been these past couple of weeks, but it's so nice to see you, and it's really wild that I found that Groan really something, but you look so much happier out of your suit, and I feel like I'm seeing you for the first time.
No, I feel like I'm out of my shell, Luce.
Wow.
And all I had to do is follow my heart. I had to follow you.
Wow, seems like everything's coming together.
It absolutely is, Luce.
We all need to take things off to let everybody see that we are all king and queens underneath. We've got feathers and flippers and armor hiding us, but it is time to be free. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down.
Everybody's getting naked. Taking off the things that bind them down. And before, it was a hot August night, but that was just the beginning of this hot, hot down.
Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down.
Now
see you.
And I see a couple of hot buds.
And I'm free.
Hey guys, I have the best idea. Let's go swimming.
Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down. Take it off, let it all fall down.
On those hot summer nights. Thank you so much. That was Hot August Nights with a capital K. Not part of the title, but I need to spell it out for you to know what's going on. Although I suppose you probably guessed it. Guys, I don't know what it was about envisioning a nightly version of me making out with a emu/platypus version of me, but I think I found my new kink.
Whatever works for you, Morgan.
Hey, like I said, I don't discriminate. That's really strange, dude.
Did you discover anything about yourselves in this episode? Like me?
I just never thought that I'd be attracted to a mixed and confused Australian animal.
Yeah.
That was interesting for me.
And you know what? It really taught me something about appreciating the countryside of Australia, you know?
There we go.
How about you, Jacob? Did we win you over? With
Oh, absolutely. The country, I'll go visit it at some point. Very cool.
It's always there.
I had to throw in that Australian accent. As you can hear, my accent now is not Australian, so that was a learning point.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you ever do go to the country, though, you might have to put shorts on.
Oh,
and
yeah.
in order to do that, you might have to
Take it off.